Dez Bryant, we're not putting up with your bullshit. We're not putting up with your bullshit for you to do performances like you did out there tonight. That was pathetic, Dez Bryant. And nobody in Dallas got the balls to tell you that. But if you don't get your shit straight, you're going to find your ass in Cleveland. At best.
Dez. Dez, get your behind in Cleveland immediately. Immediately. It ain't like that no more. Okay, let me calm down. I was preparing for this video, you know, going over Seattle stuff and whatnot. And I was watching Cleveland versus the Jets. And it was a highly entertaining game. And I had a suspicion because to me, Tyrod Taylor wouldn't even made it in that game if he didn't make that long pass last week versus the Saints. So he brought Cleveland back, you know, in a moment. So he got a chance to try to prove himself again. But that Cleveland team went from here to here with Baker Mayfield. I owe Cleveland an apology because I made a video after the draft talking about how silly they were for not getting Saquon Barkley. And I was a little bit, bent out of shape because I didn't want to have to face Saquon Barkley for all those years or whatever. But I was feeding into the draft rhetoric. I was thinking, Sam Darnold, and you could tell they were not in the same category last night. So all those other quarterbacks in the draft, they were not in the same category as Baker Mayfield, all the draft people were saying. And there was one publication, and I'm getting ready to go renew today. It was Pro Football Focus, and I can remember they were just touting Baker. Like, look at Baker, look at these numbers that we calculated for Baker. So kudos to Pro Football Focus. You got that one right, man. He's really Romo-like if you was watching the game last night. He's really, he's where Romo evolved to, kind of like Romo-like. He's not how Romo started. He's not starting like Romo started. You know what I'm saying? So his ceiling is crazy. And then you think about the only one, I've said this over and over, that I don't like first round quarterbacks because a lot of times they don't pan out to be anything better than a third or a second or what sometimes. But I did say Carson Wentz. Carson Wentz was the one guy that I was like, man, he checks all the boxes. He's good. He's this, he's that, he's this. I think Baker is better than Carson Wentz. And he certainly started out his professional career in this one game, better than Carson Wentz. Because Carson Wentz had a bad rookie season. So I don't know how high Cleveland is going to go with Baker Mayfield, but they're going somewhere with Baker Mayfield and Dez Bryant. If you want the next thing to what you had with Tony Romo, you got a guy there that can throw that 50-50 ball and put it in a place where you want to go get it so you can be Dez Bryant again. I'm just saying. I saw it all last night. I'm just saying. All right, and then Callaway is not dependable. You know what I'm saying? Callaway already got in some trouble already. So, let's go to Cleveland. All right, let me get to my game. All right, we got Seattle this week, and Dak was. Somebody said on Twitter, who would you rather have, Baker or Dak? And I was like, that's like asking me what would I rather have. A BMW M-Class something or a Subaru Outback. A Subaru Outback will get you there. It's probably the most dependable car. But that's a BMW. All right. All right. And also I'm just thinking. I mean, I know we were going through some serious Cowboy quarterback even with Sam Darnold. You know, who I think is might cap off at maybe like a Andy Dalton or something like that. But he was making all those throws and things like that. So, but he's clearly not at the place where Baker Mayfield is. So I just don't know how we'll be able to even get up there to be able to take a shot. Because Cleveland, took 30 shots? 30? Cleveland took a lot of shots to get Baker Mayfield. I don't know how much that we'd have to do to I don't know. That's just like Cleveland. Like I said when I was ripping you guys like an idiot I'll eat my crow. I'm loving this crow. I said I would be happy if I'm wrong. I didn't know I would be this happy with my wrong because I did not. The first time I've seen Baker Mayfield play, I saw him play when in preseason, and I saw that zip on the ball. And that zip is like Vic-like, you know, when he just throws it and it takes off on him. But that was my first time actually seeing him playing the game. Whew, impressed, but I don't know how we'll be able to acquire a talent like that. I don't know. I don't know. Because where we usually pick in the first round, down in the 20s, down late or whatever, those the stud quarterbacks like a Baker Mayfield or Sam Darnold, all the other guys will be gone. All right, but I looked at Seattle's first two games. They play like a team that is still a good team, but no, they don't have a future. You know what I'm saying? No, they can't make the playoffs, so it'll be easy to take to heart. So we got to take to heart. They can't. The offense is basically just Russell Wilson going to Tyler Lockett. They got a rookie. I forgot his name. What's his name? Disley, 6'4". That's doing very well there. So we have to watch out for him. But nothing really. Don't have to really worry about the offense. Rashad Penny is not getting going yet. But the defense is still good. I don't think we're going to be able to pass on them. If we can't run on them, I'm going to have some problems, because if we can't dominate teams with our run, we don't have a quarterback that can take care of our football team. So like, what I'm trying to say is the Frederick injury is hurting us a lot. And I think I said that of how much that Frederick injury would hurt. The Frederick injury is hurting us a lot. So if we take away the fact that we are a dominating running team and dictate the run game to you, we don't have the quarterback that can play that other type game that can pick you apart. So it gets kind of dicey without Frederick. So with that being said, on Sunday I'll be here watching everything live. Green Bay is going to definitely hand Washington an L. I'm very interested in that Indy-Philadelphia game. If that game is close, I'm going to come on live early, and I'll be watching that Philadelphia Indianapolis game, because Indianapolis, I have suspicions about that team being much better than people thought coming into the season. And that could leave us, 2-1 and everybody else below. Another good week is being set up for us. But like I said, I'm not like, oh wow, we're here, we're gonna win the division. I'm so far from that. It's ridiculous. I see we have some serious issues, and we need to secure these winnable games now, because we got some monster games coming down the hill. All right, guys, I'll at you. Peace. See you on Sunday.